Introducing Reviews Inside TV, here's your voice-ready narrative. Imagine waking up, grabbing a smoothie at your counter, then mid-sip, you're out the door. No cords tripping behind you. That's the kind of freedom the Ninja Blast Max promises. It's this sleek, navy-toned gadget that claims to bring the full might of a countertop blender into a cordless sprint. At its heart is a detachable 22-ounce vessel with Ninja PowerBlast tech, built-in crush blade, 3 smart blend programs, Smoothie, Crush, Blend, a battery life indicator, and a handy silicone handle sip lid. All the essentials for whipping up frozen drinks or protein shakes without tethering yourself to the wall. When I first pulled it out, setup was almost absurdly simple. Charge it, twist the vessel on, plug in your ingredients, and off you go. In my kitchen tests, I threw in frozen berries, thick protein powder blends, even ice. Just like the product claims us, it handled them head-on. I ran through whether it could keep pace with a mid-morning smoothie rush, a post-workout protein shake, and even crushed ice for a mocktail later on. In each case, the motor stayed confident, the programs delivered consistent texture, and without the cord, I could step outside, sip while pacing the garden, refill, and repeat. No outlet in sight. Here's a quick moment to let you catch your breath. And if you're enjoying this feel for a hands-on blender that's untethered, why not give this video a thumbs up and subscribe? Hit that bell so you don't miss the next time we put a product through its paces. All right, so let's talk what's working here and where it trips up. On the plus side, the build feels solid, sturdy Tritan plastic for the vessel, a substantial base that doesn't wobble, clean and comfortable sip lid with a secure seal, and the carry handle is a surprisingly clever touch that stays low profile yet usable. The intuitive buttons are tactile, and those Auto IQ presets really do eliminate guesswork. For someone who just wants one press to smoothie, crush, or blend, it's refreshing. As for the less rosy bits, the vessel, though half the weight of a traditional motor-attached design, still feels a touch heavy when filled, especially for smaller hands. The battery, while generous in runtime, takes about 3 hours to fully recharge, and there's no quick charge option, so if you forget to charge overnight, mornings can be lean. The noise level is about what you'd expect from a blender. Unplugging it doesn't make it whisper quiet, so if you're hoping for stealth in a dorm or early AM apartment living, it's not silent. That said, these are pretty subjective drawbacks. Sturdy build and full power blending are the trade-offs for a bit more weight and noise control. As for whether it's money well spent, the cordless blender market is getting crowded. You've got comparable models from other brands in the same ballpark price. That said, few offer a twist-and-go vessel that detaches entirely. Most still leave the motor attached, making them bulkier. Plus, the Auto IQ programs and battery life indicator give it a smarter edge. If you're paying slightly more, it's hard to argue that you're not getting added convenience and power over corded units of similar price. But if cordless isn't a priority, you can find cheaper, reliable countertop blenders with equivalent crushing performance. In a quick comparison, the XYZ cordless blender, same price, drops power features. Its motor base stays on the cup, so it's heavier. Another competitor undercuts price by trimming Auto IQ, meaning you're guessing pulse times more. So unless portability is your top demand, there's room to consider alternatives. Quality-wise, the materials feel high-grade plastic that resists scratches and odor. The crush blade design is robust and washable easily. Brand-wise, Ninja has a solid reputation for cordless power units. Longevity hasn't shown issues so far. Since this model is relatively new, long-term data isn't yet available. But given the brand's track record, I'd expect a dependable run for at least a couple of years under normal use. I didn't need to call customer service during my tests, but Ninja's support reputation is generally responsive. Plenty of users report swift warranty responses for parts or battery issues, so that gives me some confidence. There's no firmware or software to fuss with here, so no updates to worry about. What you buy is what you get, simple and direct. At the end of the day, the Ninja Blast Max delivers on what it sets out to do. True cordless blending power, portable convenience, and smart auto programs, all wrapped in a well-built, dishwasher-friendly package. It isn't perfect. Battery recharge time and noise are trade-offs, and the filled vessel still has some heft. but it fulfills its promise for the person who wants a robust smoothie game without being tethered. If you crave mobility in your blending routine and don't mind taking a moment to recharge, this could be the right move. For someone who blends at home, near an outlet, and is price sensitive, a classic plug-in model might be a more budget-wise choice. Thanks so much for spending time here. You'll find the link to get your own in the comments. Feel free to ask any questions below or share your experience if you already have one. Until next time, keep stirring up your best life on Reviews Inside TV. See you around!